Very well, welcome indeed. Many thanks indeed for checking in. This is Peter with you on the Peter Private 99 free-to-air YouTube channel, and I've got two free bets for you tonight. 1-2, the old 1-2. Free bets for you tonight running tomorrow. One of them is in Ireland at the meeting at the Curragh, and it's around about a 15-2 chance. And of course, the last 15-2 chance was backed in from 25-1 on Friday when I gave you a free bet called Lord Lariat, which absolutely bolted in, no problems at all at Tipperary, and I gave you that absolutely free of charge. And I've got another horse for you now running at the Curragh on Sunday afternoon, around about 15-2, which I think will do just the same. Very, very strong indeed. I've also got a straight on the nose win bet at Windsor on a horse round about 4-1, and I'm making that a banker bet as well. Together in a double pays around about 4-0 blind 40-1, and those are two bets of a part of four bets that are making up a sensational lucky 15, I can tell you that. I'm only going to give you two of them. One's a 4-1 chance on the nose, and the other one's a 15-2 chance, which I think is a cast iron each way bet, and I can't see it kicking out the frame, and I can see it winning. And that one runs at the Curragh. And those of you who've been following my Irish bets for some time know exactly how many winners that I've tipped in Ireland, including Friday's Lord Lariat, which absolutely bolted up. Say back to early doors, 25, 20, 16, 14, all the way down to 7-1, and come at the last pulling a cart horse and one job done. It wasn't the only winner I gave you free, of course, on Friday. A horse called Bertog, which was backed in from early 11-1 to 9-1, all the way down to 9-2, part of around about 160-1 winning double in a four-time, of course, which was a lucky 15 with one non-runner and paid over £293 out to one, to a £1 lucky 15. Everyone won £293. Well, I've got the two bets now for you. I'll give you them in one moment if you've got your pens and papers ready. If you didn't manage to get through and join my Lucky 15, 7th Heaven and Talking Horses multiple service, well, you missed a real big winner today with a horse called Caravan of Hope winning the Betfair Northumberland Plate Handicap. Tipped that as part of a Lucky 15 today, which won at 8-1 at the advised time, sent out this morning around about 8 o'clock. And that horse, of course, if you bet with triple the odds with Betfred, it's 24-1. So another very big winning day for everyone who joined the Lucky 15 club. And as I say, I've got two free bets for you on the line right now, and two more free bets. If you want to come up, two more bets, I should say, beg your pardon, two more free bets, which form the fantastic four, if you want to come along and join the private club. The private club, you do it by clicking the blue link below. Click the blue link below, and it's just £4.99 for 5 weeks membership. I can tell you that we have been absolutely inundated with people coming on board last night and today on the special offer of £4.99 for 5 weeks membership, and already, of course, backed Caravan of Hope as part of a four-timer there and netted a big return. And of course, they're going to be on this four-timer as well tomorrow. Make no mistake about that. For you to be on it, you need to join by clicking the link below. Let me just tell you how it works, because, as I say, we have been absolutely inundated. There have been 3,500 people viewed this message last night and this morning, the previous message, and it's caused absolutely meltdown, I can tell you, on YouTube and on the payment systems. So let me just explain how it works. When you become a member of the 7th Heaven Club, I'm going to give you these two bets in a moment, but I need to explain this because a lot of people are emailing in, texting in and asking what happens, how do you get your bets. Let me just explain this, and then I'll be on my way. I'll give you the two bets. The two bets are at Windsor and the Curragh, and I think they've both got outstanding chances of landing your 40-1 double. I really do. And remember, on Friday I gave you 160-1 double, which won. So don't doubt that I can do it for you under any circumstances. And I say you miss Caravan of Hope today. Don't miss out on this Lucky 15 tomorrow. And if you want it, you get the two bets free, and you get the other two bets when you join. And let me tell you how I'm going to do that. To make things fair, everyone's going to get the bets at the same time. So that what will happen, like every bet you'll send, whether it's the Talking Horse bets, which are my strongest single bets or each way bets, they're rated as double stakes bets. And I did have a talking horse bet today, which was an each way 12 to 1, which came in third, which was a very big return. Again, they're double stake bets. My Seventh Heaven bets, which are very strong as well, and they are classed as single stakes bets. And then you get the lucky 15s, which are, you know, whatever you want to stake on them, really. But I tend to stake in between, either 1 and 2 and go in between. So sort of half a stake on it between those each way. But everyone just finds their own way sort of thing, and that's the best way. I will tell you on my lucky 15s, since I've been doing them and giving them to the members as part of the club offer of the Seventh Heaven Club and the Talking Horses, that I'm striking at 50% winning bets. 50%. So if you look at the fact that there's 66 winners, 66 bets rather, in so many lucky 15s, 16 lucky 15s or whatever, that's not quite right, is it? But doing my maths. But say if there's 66 bets, I tipped 33 winning bets, either one or been each way winners, and multiple bets as well, of course, added on top of that. So a 50% chance of backing a winner on a lucky 15 with me each time you have a pot. 50% each selection. That's not just the winners, that's each selection. And the average odds per bet on a lucky 15 with me is around about 7 to 1 per horse. And I strike at 50% either win or each way. And that's guaranteed. So there we go. That's what's happening there. And once again today, one big wet 8 to 1 into 9 to 2. The day before that, 160 to 1 double. And onwards. Okay, so all the members get their bets by free text messages, SMS, direct to their mobiles. They're not emailed, and they're not shouted down a tin can, and they're not on a telephone line. They're sent by text messages. When you join tonight, or tomorrow, Sunday morning, whatever, you will get the bet sent to you at 10 a.m. 10 a.m. The two bets you need will be sent to you, along with, if there's a Seventh Heaven bet, and if there's a Talking Horse bet, you'll get them. But you'll get your 2 other lucky 15 bets to go along with the 2 I'm going to give you. So there's no need to panic. What happens is you get all your bets sent by text messages daily, and you also include late information. You get extra bets, and you also get my Irish horses as well for 7 days thrown in, all my Irish information, which is second to none. And of course you saw that with Lord Lariat, which won 25 to 1 into 7 to 1. And I had a trial of 3 weeks ago or something, and I netted a horse again which comes second 25 to 1 to 15 to 2, and a horse called Blast of Magic, I think it was called, that won 10 to 1 into 11 to 2. So that's what's been happening on the service. You can check back in the video vault. So I'm not going to go on too much more. I'm going to give you these 2 bets. If you want to come on board, it's just £4.99. Your money is safe as a Bank of England. It's taken by a secure card company which deals with all the payments. They're a blue chip company, been established since 2009 or something, and absolutely guaranteed. All your details are encrypted. It's not £4.99 a month, it's not repeat billing, it's just a one-off payment, and that's it. Your details are kept straight in they go straight into the machine, nobody sees them. One thing I will ask, and I've had this come from my administration department today, and I will give you these 2 bets in 1 second, but if I don't do all this, I'll get in trouble. So let me just explain that when you're filling the form in to join, please be as accurate as you can. Make sure your telephone number is absolutely correct, because I think there's about 40-50 people or something like that put the wrong telephone number in, 1 digit out or something like that. And of course then when we're sending the bets out, they're sending all the bets to you, then it doesn't get delivered. Then someone texts in or emails in and not getting the bets. So just be careful when you fill it all in. Make sure it's all right, everything's all right, and job done, you'll be all right. But just don't rush, and don't keep clicking on it. Just click once, and that'll be it. Because if you click too many times, it takes the money again. So don't do that. Just click and wait and let it go through, and then you're in. And then at 10 o'clock in the morning, you'll receive your bets. You won't get them tonight, because obviously it's late tonight. And to be honest with you, the staff have been on the go since 6 o'clock this morning, and they're all a bit shell-shocked. It's been absolutely bedlam. It has been meltdown, and I've had to freshen up to come on. It's been a very long day indeed. But, you know, I'm just here to help you, and I'm also here to keep the momentum going and to keep you informed of what's going on. Because I know there were 3,500 people which watched that video, which won 160 to 1. So, you know, there's a lot of people clamouring to get on board, and it's a big task the administration company have to manually sort this out. So just bear with it. You know, everyone's getting the bets and that, but I just want to explain to you that the bets are sent by text messages. They're not emails. So you will get a text with your bets on, and it's all very straightforward, and it's not reverse billing. We pay for the price of the text. All you do is sit back and relax, and just enjoy your 5 weeks. Okay, so if you want to join, I'll give you these 2 bets now. If you want to join, click the link below. You'll get your 2 other bets tomorrow morning at 10 o'clock, and you'll also get all the extra information, which are my talking horse bets, which are my strongest possible bets. They are my strongest possible bets. And you'll get the 7th heaven bets, which is usually around about 7 or 8 to 1. And then my account bets again, which I've had 2 big winners in the last week as well. 6 to 1 Tommy Rock and 9 to 2 Dream Seller. And I think out of 4 bets. So there we go. Anyway, right, no more ado. I'm not going to mess around too much. So I'll tell you what, I'm not going to hardly say anything about these horses. I'm just going to tell you the names and where they run. I'm just going to make sure they are absolutely going to post. Go to the Curragh on Sunday, and in the 5:15, it's a handicap over 10 furlongs, and I know what I'm doing with these handicaps in Ireland. I'm giving you horses with 6 noughts next to the name, and this one's got the same scenario. Its form figures are 4-0-4-4-0-7-6-8. And I think it'll have a 1 next to its name tomorrow after the 5:15. I'd said that on Friday, and it did, didn't it, Lord Lariat? The horse I'm giving you is an each-way bet. There's a 20-runner handicap. It's number 3. It's called Hamley. Hamley, trained by Peter Fahey and ridden by very good apprentice Ben Martin Cohen. Very fancied indeed, this one. Forget about the form figures. It's dropped in the weights. It's down to a mark of 84, and I can tell you it's absolutely slunging. And I'll be very disappointed if it's not there or thereabouts. And to be honest with you, I'll be quite surprised if it doesn't win. So number 3, Hamley in the 5:15 at the Curragh. Don't miss it. That's your first free bet. It's currently 15 to 2. 15 to 2, and that's a pretty big odds, and you pay out on the first 5 with a lot of bookmakers, so that's fantastic, isn't it? Now for the other bet, you can back this each way because it is 4 to 1 in a place or 2, and if you want to back it each way, I wouldn't blame you, but I'm going to tip it to win because I think it will win, and it's priced at 7 to 2 generally. I'm just going to check everything's alright. It is alright, and it's a horse again with not too much form in his last 4 runs, 0, 0, 9 and 5, but again dropping down the handicap, reverts to turf after a little spell on the all-weather. I think this horse is going to take a lot of stopping tomorrow. Make no mistake about it. I'll give you the name now, but don't forget, click on the link below, the blue link. That'll take you to the payments page. You just fill it in as accurate, be accurate, and then wait till 10 o'clock in the morning and your text message will come through. If you've already joined, don't join again. Don't do that. We've had people do that as well, joining again and again. Don't do that because it causes chaos. Obviously you get refunded, but it's mad. So don't do it. If you've joined already, you're in. So you'll get the bets anyway. I know a lot of people have subscribed to this channel, which is free to get notifications, and that's great. But if you've already paid your $4.99, don't pay it again because you're already in for 5 weeks till the 1st of August for just £4.99. My strike rate is 50% on all bets on a lucky 15, averaged by 7 to 1. And my bets on the talking horses and the 7th heaven, they're absolutely creaming the bookies as well. Okay, and today was the biggest bet, of course, was on Caravan of Hope in the biggest race, and that one won the Northumberland Gold Cup or the Northumberland Plate, wasn't it? And the day before, you know what happened, you more than likely called 160 to 1 double. Okay, so the final bet, I'd probably say back it each way because you never know what price it's going to be, and the bookmakers are pretty generous. I think they pay quarter of the odds, 1, 2, 3. It's in the 155 at Windsor anyway. I'll be disappointed if this horse doesn't win. I think it'll be in the 3. It's number 3. It's called Amplify, and it's in the 155 at Windsor tomorrow. The 155 at Windsor tomorrow, Amplify. Trained by Brian Meehan, ridden by very good jockey Jason Watson. Dropping down the handicap, I say, reverting back to turf. This one ran really, really well last time at Kempton. Just got a bit hampered a furlong from home and ended up coming 5th. But I think really, to be honest with you, this horse has got everything set up tomorrow, and I'll be disappointed if it's not there or thereabouts and actually wins. So you could well end up with a 40 to 1 double there. But if you want to make it into a 2,000 to 1 lucky 15, because that's what it'll be, a 2,000 to 1 lucky 15, then get the other 2 bets by clicking below. Listen, it's been a long day. A lot of people coming on board this big ship. I hope you're going to do it as well. I'd love to guide you to safety and certainly steer you to a really big win, and that could well be tomorrow along with Amplify and Hamley. I've got 2 other horses which could really hit the jackpot on a big lucky 15, plus all the trimmings of your talking horses and your 7th heaven bets. You've got it all covered for 5 weeks for under a £5. Tell you what, if you could get anything better than that, put me in on it because I'll join. Click the link below. Let's make some money.